Any people out there, you want that real content, that official realness, and you want to stay informed?
I want the content creators always capping.
Yeah, capping.
All on Twitter, all on social media, all on the podcast.
If you don't want content where they're reaching, talking nonsense, looking for likes.
Real talk.
1, 2.
It's showtime!
All right. What's going on, Empire? What's going on, fellow faithfuls? If you find yourself here, yes, if you find yourself here, you are officially rocking out with the Real Talk Dinosaur crew. All right?
All right.
Now let's get on to the agenda. Yeah, we're just going to get straight to it. Don't have much for you. Just want to get into today's discussion. We're going to get into the game plan, or at least, what we figure our opinions and, our suggestions for what the game plan should be for the 2023 season to keep us steadfast throughout. Now we're going to factor in injuries and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, we're going to get it popping, man,
All right.
Yes, sir. So y'all know the deal. Without any further ado, time to introduce crew. Real Talk, 9 to Talk. Now from the west side, the best side, we got the faithful of all faithful. Give it up for Fillmore's finest, San Francisco's own Silverado. Hey. Now we're going to take it on down to the dirty South, Georgia that is. From the Mac town where they lay their Mac down. Give it up for none other, the Prince of the South, Judy Craig.
Yeah. What's happening?
And last but damn sure not least, it is I, your host, from the Rotten Apple, New York City, Harlem's own, Niner Style. Give it up, y'all. Yes, sir.
All right.
And y'all know the deal. Without any further ado, time to stamp it. Let's get it.
Welcome to the home of that official realness. Let's get it in with Real Talk, Niner Talk.
All right.
Hey. All right.
Yes.
No need to kick in the door waving your 4-4. We just going to smooth it on out. Do like we always do around this time. As we do our round robin. Silverado Kev, brother, how was your day?
Hey, man. Like I always say, man, I woke up to see it. Aside from thinking today was a Monday, yesterday been a day off.
Right on.
Wednesday. But yeah, man, hey, my favorite part of the day, bro. I'm telling you, this I look forward to this, man. My brothers, the real talkers, talking that special realness. Great day, man. Great day.
Right on.
All right.
That's right. Silverado. Let's get on down to the dirty South, the Mac town where they made it Mac down. You the great. How was your day, brother?
Hey, being that I'm here once again on time, brother, it was good. But man, it was awesome though. I was able to get up, get into work, get off a little earlier. So I just been chilling, man, sitting back, waiting on the pod to start and ready to get to it.
Right on.
All right.
You did great. And I guess I'll wrap it up. My day was how would I say, eventful. stayed home all day with the kids. We did the breakfast thing. We cleaned up the house. We played video games. I mean, eventful. And like I said, all all while looking forward to discuss the 49ers with you brothers.
All right.
That'll be that for me. So moving on forward, fellas. We're gonna talk about the strategies and so forth. At least as we see it, as we think it should. And I think we're more than qualified to speak on this. I mean,
Right.
we're real faithfuls, and we happen to know the game a little bit. We happen to know the game a little bit.
True.
Just a tad bit.
Just a little bit. A little something. Yes, something. So let me see what we got in here with the real talkers. Okay, we let it. No, we can get at them. We can get at them.
Oh man, I see a face in here. I ain't seen here in a minute. What up, D?
Yeah, I seen a few.
Yeah, that's how we like it, man. That's how we like it, man. I see we got my man Boss in the building. All right, let me. All right. So y'all know the deal. This is my favorite part of the show. Hopefully it's your favorite part of the show. We're going to get into it kind of early tonight, this evening. Get into the roll call, y'all. Oh, hold on. Let me get the music up. Actually, I got to do two things. I'm messing up, man. I got to do two things, man. You know the deal. The queen is in the building. You all know. No broadcast. And I mean no broadcast.
There we go.
Out the queen.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever.
All right. Let's give it up, y'all. For Panama, the queen. Panama, we do it for you. Panama, we do it for you.
Hey, Kim. Hey, next week gonna be out there in the rain. I'm gonna be out there in the rain next week singing it too.
And like we always do around this time, gotta announce the queen. And let's get it to this roll call. Let's get it. Hey, Real Talk 9 to Talk. Say what? It's the roll call. All right, first in the agenda, we got the one we can never diss. Give it up for our sister from another Mr. Cinnamon Kiss. Hey. All right, we got my man TY from the NY with me. Give it up for our brother, Ty Austin. Give it up for Ty, y'all. It's a 187 on the undercover Cobb. Give it up to the Purdyite. My man, 187. Give it up for 187, y'all. Oh, look who it is. If it ain't if it ain't my man, DT in the place to be, give it up, y'all, for D. Thomas, the Spartan. Give it up for D. Thomas.
What up, D. Tom?
Roll call, it's the roll call. All right, give it up for JP in the place to be. Jermaine Price. What
up, JP?
All right, Drew. I don't know where your dad at. Your dad, nonetheless, let's give it up for JJ and K Squad. 2 Point Izzo, aka Little Jew. Give it up, y'all.
Little Jew.
All right, give it up for my brother from another. RC, not the soda, but the faithful. Give it up, y'all, for Ramon Clark.
What up, RC?
M-Dub in the place to be. Give it up, y'all, for my brother, your brother, Monty Williams, our guy.
Monty.
right, y'all. He's not Rick Ross, but he's the boss. Give it up for
Boss.
boss, y'all. Give it up, y'all, for
What up, boss, man?
Boss 100. Give it up, y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, next up on the agenda is MC. Not sure if he's a rapper or not, but that is his initials. MC Mark Cisneros. Give it up for brother Mark, y'all.
Mark.
All right. Looks like that's it. I think we got them all for now.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on, wait. Speaking
so
of
now
sizzle,
pick up and introduce her twice. Give up, y'all, for none other than our queen, our matriarch, Panama, the queen.
hold on. You can't forget Mr. Get the belt himself.
Sorry, do you got care if we miss anybody?
Yeah, right there.
Oh. Give it up for East Coast Red and Gold Podcast. What's going on, fellas? Give it up for these guys, man. They work hard for you. Thank you for rocking out with Real Talk 9 to Talk, being a part of tonight's discussion. You know?
You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
What up, sizzle?
All right.
Yeah, man. Oh, last but damn sure not least, y'all. Give it up in the place to be our six honorary member of the crew. D, you know what it is. Sizzle. Give it up for D, y'all.
What's up, sis?
Put the belt away for right now. Put the belt away, man.
Only like D Sizzle can put it. Either win the bowl, ass upstairs. Where the belt awaits you. Trust me, and that belt is it's hot, piping hot.
Hey, 50 say get the strap, say get the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Get the Strizab. All right. Hey. Welcome to Real Talk 9 to Talk as we discuss the game plan for 2023. You know? So let's start it off with you, Brother Kev. What's your take on, tonight's discussion and what we're about to get into?
Man, look, I'm not sure if it was one of the questions or not, man, but stay healthy, number one, and number two, win a goddamn Super Bowl, baby. I'm tired of just getting there and being there.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm almost ain't good enough. I'm tired of just being there. Get us one more. Get us one more. Let's go, man.
Right. What say you, Brother Jew?
Stay healthy.
Kev basically said everything I was gonna say, dude. I'm tired of almost getting there. I'm tired of having a pretty good season of saying, man, if this wouldn't have happened, we would have. I don't want to say that this year. I want to be like, man, I knew from the jump we are gonna beat everybody at this year.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah, right now.
We should have. We don't need no more shockers going into the season, week one.
Right.
The teams we got to beat and take care of the teams we're supposed to beat. And like I said, our discussion tonight will all be in consideration that we're healthy. Health and all that's going to definitely play a part in a lot of things we're going to just, we'll ponder upon this evening.
Let us pray.
A lot of prayer too. Well, I still have my bottle.
I understand injuries are part of the game.
Yes.
But spread that shit around. You know what I'm saying? Take that shit somewhere else. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to talk like that. Just do away with it because I don't like injuries, period. Nobody, especially our squad. Come on, man. Can we have one season where we just, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Hey, man, when did this bad luck injury shit start? When did it start for us, dude?
It seems like, honestly, Drew, that's been, that's been the whole thing since Kyle got here, man. We've always had injuries. We've always had
injuries. Be cap dirty.
Yep. Yep.
So Drew said,
ever since, boy.
Said we got some juju on.
Cap was like everything you do.
Yep.
Oh man.
True.
Yeah, like you said, you reap what you sow in life. But I was really hope that don't fall on. But then, as long as Jed here, man, that's the thing. As long as Jed here, that juju gonna be on our neck, man.
Hey, look.
Solomon really ain't got nothing to do with that shit. To be honest with
Hey,
you.
see it. That's what I'm talking about. See it. This the whole Adams and Cap shit. Man, look, you do right by folks.
Yeah.
The university gonna do right by you. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. Very true. Very true. But I mean, like I said, this regime don't really have nothing to do with that.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Well,
it started. Shanahan could have kept Cap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could have. Yep.
That's a whole other story. That's a whole other story. You know what I'm saying? You know,
but we still,
somebody only ready for that conversation.
Yeah, you got a point there, but he could have.
And you got to remember. You remember he got rid of Cap to bring in fucking Brian Hoyer, dude.
Hey, get out of my head, Charles. I was just going to say he told Cap to go that way.
I mean, come on, dude.
Say why I can't do that to him. Y'all can't do that.
Brian Hoyer.
Because he came in the middle of some shit that literally had nothing to do with him. And granted, why he could have kept him, he chose not to. I still don't think that juju falls on him. Now, if you're gonna bring Jed up, yeah. Now Jed got a lot of dirt on his hands with that he mishandled that whole situation.
Well, hardball and all.
Hardball and
Definitely. Steph, I don't know. I think we was kind of injured leaving that way before, but you got a point. I mean, I feel you though. I feel you. What else you got here?
I mean, if you got a busted head, that blood on his head ain't on you. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
And Bowman's knee. Right. They weren't too injury riddled. Like, and even when the one we record, we were deep enough to really not skip a beat. You know, that D line was just ferocious. It stayed ferocious. You know, we ran the ball. We did what we did. We still did what we did. For some reason, though, with Kyle, this shit's just like, I don't know, man. It's just always some injury shit.
And let them tell that Harbaugh was running them dudes into the ground at practice and shit.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it was working. Kept them dudes healthy.
But I would still go as far as to say, I think Jed got that juju on us. Because he's doing the best he can now. He done messed that up so bad. He's doing the best he can now. Just stay the hell out the way. At least he's trying to. And whenever they bring him into the fold, I just cringe. You know, I do believe in karma and shit like that. And I believe karma pays its debt. You know, so I think Jed, if anybody, he's still got some juju on him. I wouldn't so much say Kyle and John. But they're creating juju with this one trade. They're creating some juju.
If you go back and look, I'm not gonna just say Cap. Because I don't want folks coming on here with that Cap. But if you go back and look who Cap best receiver, or Cap and Harbaugh best receiver in that regime was Michael
Crabtree.
And Crabtree wasn't all that. I mean, he was good for, you know, at that point in time, he was the best we had. But just look at what Cap had to deal with in terms of the weapons. Boy, you put Cap in this offense, you know what? Somebody else talk, because I'm forgetting the soapbox.
Crabtree wasn't a bad receiver. He wasn't a bad receiver. He wasn't bad.
Nah. I mean, well, look, when I say this, Crabtree wasn't no burner. You feel me? He wasn't no real fast dude. You know what I'm saying?
He did have pretty good hands. Yeah,
but look though, NFL for me, you give me a good route runner, somebody that's able to create separation and stuff like that. I'll take him all day over a burner. Cause for most times, with a burner, he only good for one thing, and that's going deep.
Going deep, yeah.
Crabtree was able to get open a lot, dude.
He was, yeah. He did get open a lot. Like I said, he wasn't a bad receiver.
Okay, you know what?
Cause you gotta look at it. Jerry wasn't a burner. Jerry wasn't a burner, but he looked like one.
Right, D. Thomas. Give it up for my man.
What that do?
All right.
That's my man right there from the ATL. Yeah, Anquan too. Anquan wasn't no burn either, but he had hands and can get open.
Ooh.
Yep.
Hey, Mark Cisneros.
Vernon
get
was
that
a
boy
better
down
tight
DeMarco,
end,
down the- hey,
tight end, and Crabtree was a wide receiver. Let me think on that one. Let me think on that one because he may not totally be out of whack.
He was more of a threat. He was more of a threat. Now, I will say this. Vernon, before Cam Chancellor, was way better than Vernon after Cam.
Yeah.
Because Cam took that boy's soul. Twice.
Yeah, he wasn't the same after that night in Seattle. He wasn't the same. His soul got up and said, "Fuck this."
I think
can't pay enough for this
Cam rent free in Vernon head.
But I'm gonna go. You know what?
Cam was lighting that boy up.
You know what, Vernon? I'll say this. I mean, Mark, I'll say this. For a tight end, yes, Vernon was exceptional. But as a receiver, I got to go with Crabtree. Like you said, Crabtree got open a lot. Middle of the field, deep, wherever you needed him. And the boy's hands was all right. He had a couple of broken fingers fucking around with Crabtree. Did you ever see his fingers? I mean, Kaepernick.
Yeah.
His fingers, they were all disjointed from that heat.
Wow. OG.
Man, when
Edwards.
When I think about a Kaepernick Crabtree game, I go back to that Patriots game. Them dudes showed their ass, dude.
Dang.
You insane, D. Thomas.
Yeah.
They showed their ass against the Patriots that game, dog.
Oh, you mean under Harbaugh?
Yeah. Cap and Crabtree.
Crabtree.
They went off against them Patriots.
Oh look, you forgetting one now on the defensive end. Alden.
Hey,
Alden he gave Tom Brady nightmares. Alden Smith.
When we had Vernon and damn Delaney Walker, you talking about the best two tight ends in the league?
Oh my Lord, what you talking about, boy?
Delaney was up and coming at that time, but Delaney had Butterfingers some time, man. That motherfucker dropped some shit right in his hands.
Just so did Vernon Davis. You know what I'm saying? But
that game ended up losing. It was a tie. The Rams. Remember that Rams game ended up a tie because he dropped a touchdown pass right in his hands. Boy, Harbaugh was cursing that motherfucker out from shit to shine over. As soon as he got to that sideline, Harbaugh was in his.
Hey, Steph.
Oh man, you got to catch that.
I get what you're saying there, but Vernon Davis was much faster than Crabtree.
Yes, he was. He's more of a burner for a tight end.
Crabtree had burners like that. Oh, hey,
my man, could run the routes and get open, man.
Welcome to the
BC,
chat, Brian.
give it for Brian Cope, y'all. What's up, Brian?
Damn, Sizzle was C minus.
Well, hey, Sizzle, if you'd have got hit the way he got hit, then you'd have been C minus too. You know?
True.
Braylon was trash.
Braylon was hot garbage.
Hey, Braylon wasn't good.
Why you bringing up old shit? Why you bringing up old shit, D. Thomas? Braylon Edwards.
Oh,
wow. He went in his duffel bag for that one.
Man, I see people that actually didn't ain't like Crabtree, dude. Crab did pretty good to me.
I thought so too. I don't get that.
Hey, like I said, hey, look, Braylon Edwards wasn't really good since he left Michigan, bro. I mean, if you want to be real about it.
Didn't he end up coming to the Jets?
Yeah, he played with the Jets too.
I seen that dude one. Now that I think about it, I seen that dude one night in the after hours in the city.
Braylon Edwards played better for everywhere he went after he left this motherfucker.
And I hate that. I hate when these guys come here and lay an egg and go everywhere else and ball out.
Hey,
I really hate that shit.
Y'all not tripping on this comment right here from Mark Sis. My boy said,
Mark Sis, MC.
Brett Swain, bro.
They really digging in the crate.
Yo, hey, you know what? That's a good name to bring up when you see them tweets to say name a random Niner player. Brett Swain.
That's what. Yep.
BS. Look, he had the perfect. Look, it had the perfect initial.
Wow. OG Brett Swain. Oh man. BC. Hey, D. Thomas. I love to be there, bro. Because that game was. I was at work watching that game. I was doing security at that point in time. Boy. Right. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I was sitting up watching that game. That was a Monday night. That was a Monday nighter, wasn't it?
Listen, I can't remember what happened last Monday night. I don't know if it
was a Monday night game. That was a national. Well, I said because it was a national game. It was a Monday night game. That's a big game.
Okay.
We went into Gillette Stadium and took care of them boys too. Remember, they came back. The defense was Crab missing 2 chains. Yeah, sure is. What's my man ripped this shit off? What's my man? What's my man?
Boy from the Broncos.
Yeah, went to the Broncos. Came from the Rams.
Quarter from the Broncos. Well,
help us out. Help us out in the comments, man. Somebody name help.
Akeem Talib.
Talib. There you go. Akeem Talib. Yeah, get this shit up. Get this shit right up.
Better late than never. What up, man?
All right, in the place to be, my man M&M, Memphis, Maine. Give it up for Memphis, y'all.
And the Maine.
Hey, that Tony Montana squad was savage though.
Yes,
they had that song playing for the kickoff. Oh, man.
All right, man. So what y'all want to do, man? Y'all ready to get into these discussion about some of the strategies and
Hey, you got to get the people what they want.
Get the people.
They here for it.
A lot of wide receivers were better than Crabtree during the hard.
Okay, wait. Time out. Wait, hold on. Who was better than Crabtree during who?
That's why I said a lot of people don't like Crab. I said, God dang.
But you couldn't tell me Crabtree wasn't in the top 5 during that time. At least top 5.
I'm like, who?
Well, you got to admit, like I said, the dude was at least.
Man, Crabtree had look. Crabtree had some good ass games, dog. He probably was hurt with that foot and shit sometime, but when he was on the field, that boy had some good games, dog.
Time out. Wait a minute. Mario Manningham, aside from that catch in the Super Bowl down the left sideline, he ain't do shit. Randy Moss was back in his career.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, no disrespect to Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? But he was back in his career. You know, so I mean, name me a receiver who's better than Crabtree during the Harbaugh era. I mean,
I'll tell you this much for Randy Moss: if his ass would have jumped for that pass in the Super Bowl, that interception wouldn't have happened. Even if you jumped to knock it down, he didn't even attempt to jump. Remember, he ran the crossing route and Kaepernick overthrew him, but he could have jumped up and knocked it away. He didn't have to let it sail into the tail behind him for an interception.
That's when you say better, Brian.
Yeah,
knock on Bowden. Bowden was a dog. You know what I'm saying? Bowden was a dog.
Bowden was a dog after the catch too.
Yeah,
he didn't get open. He didn't have the finesse and the running and the route running ability that Crabtree had, man. And Crabtree didn't have bad hands at all. He didn't have bad hands at all.
Hey, Deebo got some of that. Deebo got some of that Bowden in him too. You feel me?
Who, Deebo? Absolutely. That's why. Yeah, that's why I think all the way with Deebo.
What up, Denise? Came in the back door. Didn't even see.
Place to be. Give it up for Denise, y'all. What's up, Denise?
What's up, Denise?
Thank you for getting up on in here tonight, rocking out with the crew. She says, Bryant, I was a Bolden fan. Okay. I was a Bolden fan too. Shit, I was fan of Bolden.
Yeah.
We got to sit here and we got to pull, we got to split hairs on some stuff. I got to get to knock the Crabtree, man. I thought he definitely was a, finesse route runner with good hands.
I don't know, D. Thomas. I think he would, dude. I mean, y'all got a Crab was better than y'all remember, dog. I'm sorry, dog.
Have someone starting the team now? I can't say that. No, I can't say that.
All right, man.
He wouldn't start with today's team in his prime. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what else we got here.
I'm trying to think of our boy name, man. Hold on.
He's saying over Deebo or Ayuk.
I guess that's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying. You know what? I would have to see how that training camp and how all that worked out. But I couldn't rule him out and say he definitely wouldn't.
Man, Crabtree when healthy. Crabtree had some games, dog. That boy was getting open, man. Crabtree was not no slouch.
Yeah, listen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all. We got the lights in the set.
He wasn't.
Dion, what's happening, bro?
What's up, Dion? Let's give it up for Dion.
Hey.
On the Gang Podcast.
Hey, before your lights, aka transparent.
Yeah, man. So let's get into some stuff, man. Let's get into the
Yo, look. Hey, Mark Cisneros got me looking up old rosters. I forgot we had Kasim Osgood. Wow.
Cause I ain't heard that name in eons.
But what was a boy named that came from the Bills though? He was nice for
yeah. Whatever happened to Steve what was his last name? Steve. That was Steve.
Yeah. Stevie Johnson.
Yeah. He was half-assed decent, but even he didn't outshine. And he was the man in Buffalo, but he didn't outshine.
Yep.
That guy didn't outshine Crabtree.
I'm just saying, man. Like it was slim pickings during the Harbaugh era, man.
Yes, Mark, we got it.
Yeah,
we got it.
Johnson,
Well, let's say this. We know this much about Mark, man. He's a faithful man. He's a faithful. That brother faithful. Mr. G in a place to be. Crabtree had very strong hands. Cap was throwing. I was saying that. I don't know how Crabtree caught some of those. I said, did you ever see his fingers? He had some dislocated, some jacked up fingers fucking around with Kaepernick.
Yep.
You know, he had good hands. I don't
get
it.
Not Nate Clements.
Yep.
He played corner though. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
Right.
Ooh, boy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I remember we brought Nate in. I was all excited and shit.
Right. Nate Clements. You know? Well, look, guys, like I said, let's get into some of these questions, man. And real talkers, make sure y'all hit us up, too, in the comments, man. Y'all answer these questions, too. So it's a group discussion, baby. We all family here. All family ready to go.
It's interactive.
Yes, sir. Let me see here.
See what we got.
All right, man. Well, you know, Silverado Kid compliments Silverado.
Spencer.
You know, Shantae.
Not Dante Spencer.
Y'all wilding out tonight.
You're killing me.
Hey, man, these names bringing back some memories, dude.
We're gonna round robin these questions. We're gonna go back and forth, offense and defense. We got 6 questions, so we're gonna I put them 8 here. We got 6 questions. We're gonna round robin. All right, let's get it. All right, let's start with the defense. Hey,
wow, Mike Ruff, trash.
Defense with Hargraves added to the front 7. Will we see a change as to who lines up with him on first and second down? And how will this impact who lines up opposite of Bosa?
All right.
Start off with you, Silverado.
All right, so as y'all know,
if you want me to reread it, I can reread it.
Oh no, it's all good. I got it.
Okay, bro.
You know, as being in the DC, well, we rotate guys regardless, but in terms of early downs, I would assume early down, first and second down, you know, potentially run downs. Mm-hmm. Unless they don't have faith in Drake Jackson, we may see Armstead playing in on run downs, and then somebody like Kinlaw or Givens, you know, next to Hargraves. But in terms of passing down, I got Hargraves and Armstead next to each other, along with Bosa and Drake Jackson on the outside playing 5-tech, trying to get to that quarterback. So it's going to be a rotation either way it go, but Hargraves should definitely open a whole lot of stuff up for, like I told you backstage, Don, me, you, and you can play in opposite Bosa if Hargraves and Armstead in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we might accidentally get a sack. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so it's
I got a point to bring up, and I'm gonna
see
wait till it gets around to me.
But we so deep in the interior. Hargraves, Armstead, Kinlaw, Givens. I think we brought back CJ, not CJ, a man from the Vikings. McGill. We brought him back too, didn't we? McGill. So I mean, listen, the rotation in the middle gonna be mad.
He gave us a lot of good production last season. McGill, Ty.
Hey, and then the rookie we had last year, Khalil. I forgot his last name, but he was redshirted last year, so he gonna get some burn in the middle in the interior.
Oh, I know you talk. Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean,
it was Davis, wasn't it? Khalil Davis.
Khalil Davis. Yeah. So
Khalil actually.
So, yeah, I mean, so it'll be a good rotation. Hey, Hargraves might be a throw down player, unless you're talking about, hey, sub, he in there.
Yeah, he ain't coming out the game. He ain't coming out the game like that. Definitely not coming out the game like that. Okay, what say you on that, Jew? If you want to,
all right, for me, it's gonna be. I don't see Hargraves coming out the field at the first and second down. I think it's gonna be him and Armstead, and I think Armstead is gonna have a monster year with that man next to him, just like he did with Buck.
Yes.
Now, as far as who's gonna benefit on the other end from Bosa, I don't think he on the team yet. I think it's still a guy that's out there that we can go get. No, I mean it's still plenty of talent out there.
You still see,
and it's still some talent out there that they'll take and they'll put that over Drake Jackson. And I mean, it's still some players out there, and it's still players that's gonna probably get cut. They're gonna be casualties and stuff like that. Some people are gonna be out there. I don't think he's on the team yet.
Right.
So, but I think Armstead should have a big year with Hargraves because it's like pick your poison. Who you gonna double, dude?
Right.
You double Armstead, Hargraves gonna get loose, or Bosa gonna get loose. You double Bosa, either Hargraves or Armstead gonna get loose.
Pick your poison.
You try to double Hargraves, Armstead. Then you try to do something with all three of them. Then whoever on the outside, if it's Drake Jackson or me, you were done. Or even OG running the 6'7" 40. He'll get a sack.
True.
Well, you ain't shit.
They gonna run an 8.3 and get a sack. I'm just playing with you, Dave. You my but you ain't here, so I gotta get you.
Right. Dave sitting home like this.
What?
Yo, I love this show, man.
Well, look, y'all, my old ass. I'm gonna go back to the question because I gotta reread it. All right, with Hargraves added to the front seven, will we see a change as to who lines up with him on first and second down, and how will this impact who lines up opposite of Bosa? All right, I think it'll definitely impact. This is where your OCs are gonna have to, put their thinking caps on, and this is the, the pressure that this defense will present week in and week in and week out. And if you don't figure this shit out, you're gonna have a long Sunday. I'm gonna tell you that now. But going with that, I think a lot of this depends on Drake and how they feel about Drake.
Yeah.
Do they trust Drake? And if they don't trust Drake, like you said, the next that play is not on his team yet. And I think that's probably what they could possibly be holding out for, because they're not all in on Drake yet either.
Right.
So I saw with Drake on some weight. They say Drake looking good at camp, and they say Wilkes got him balling. So let's see.
Look,
it's a good problem to have.
In terms of Drake Jackson, I will admit a lot of the reason we didn't see him down the line because his run ability, he wasn't really strong enough to anchor that end. So he been in the weight room. He been in the weight room lifting.
Yeah, I see. He's got the weight.
He got a point to prove. But apparently, according to Steve Wilkes, he's kept that quickness after adding that weight.
Right. That's
so
I
think Drake for the surprise a lot of people. Like he was my pick when we picked him. So come on, Drake.
Yeah.
Bet on you, brother.
One mic.
If we did have an opportunity to pick up a Garquay.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. We get Unique. We get Unique. We get Chase Young. Any of them dudes. You gonna look right over Pat. You gonna look right past goddamn Drake Jackson. You gonna be like, excuse me. Hey, but
hey,
but let's get Dion. Hey, Dion, come on back, Dion. Did you hear them names that's still out there, brother? And it ain't that we giving up on Drake, but come on, these guys are these are top shelf.
You're right.
Dudes at those positions, man, and it just extends his life. This nigga says 6.740. I'm crying over here.
I'm sorry. I had to bring it back up. Oh shit.
Boy, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
But the quarterback, see Dave coming, he gonna put his hands on the hips like, nah, come on, man. God damn, damn well.
What up, Mr. G? Welcome to the
Mr.
chat, man.
G in the place to be. Justin Houston would be the perfect complement to Bolster. I like him too.
Yeah, Justin Houston still got it.
There's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
That are still out here that can help this team.
Man, you still got Clowney out there. It's a lot of dudes, dude.
Right. But I wouldn't take Clowney over. I wouldn't take Clowney over Drake. No.
But look though, they've been moving around money for a reason. Because y'all look back, Lynch said that they've been had the money for Bosa and Ayuk put up. So everybody been restructuring their contracts. They doing that for a reason, dog.
This is true. Hey, real quick, man, let me take a time out. I want to thank my brother from another, KD, not Kevin Durant, but Corey Davis, the faithful.
What's up, Corey?
Yo. My man, Corey.
Hey,
good looking out there, brother.
I want to shout out Corey Davis. Even though we didn't know it was possible, Corey Davis gave us our first donation. We didn't know
That's what did.
You know what I'm saying?
Super Jack, what the fuck is this? We ain't here for that, but we appreciate it nonetheless, brother.
Yeah, like surprise us all. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks again, Corey. Well, look, guys, let's move on along. We touched up on the defense, started up there. Now we're gonna get over to the offense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, good. Hey, facts, Mark. Facts.
With a full offseason and full season, will McCaffrey unlock the offense?
All right.
All right, I'm going to start with this one. We're going to go counterclockwise. Myself, Jude, and we're going to finish up with Kev. Okay, will he unlock the offense? I say absolutely. I think he already has. Really honest with you. I mean, what more could the guy do?
I'm gonna touch on that when I get to me.
Okay, we're gonna get you in a minute, Dion. We're gonna get you in a minute because you crazy like that glue right now. You my man, but you bugging out. You bugging out right there. Just what you started out. Just what you started out. But yeah, man. Like I say, I think I don't see what more CMC could do. I mean, the boy caught a touchdown, threw a touchdown, ran for a touchdown, played on the center. What more could he do? But
good point, Mark.
Yeah, I say to that question, absolutely. Absolutely. What say you, Jew?
Like you said, Don, hell, he already did. When that boy came, that Kansas City game, they threw him out there after 2 or 3 days of practice. After that, we didn't look back after that.
Right.
Even when he didn't have good games, just him being on the field, Kittle and Ayuk, Jennings, all them dudes, no matter who we had at Jimmy G, they was balling with Jimmy G at QB, they balled with Brock at QB. So it didn't matter. So I think he already unlocked it. And it's only going to get worse with everybody on the field. What I'm worried about is what they're going to do on offensive line.
Well, I think they're definitely banking on my man coming back. What's the brother? Start with a B. Can't think of his name right now. Yeah, no, I'm horrible with names. Brother was playing
Offensive
guard.
line?
You said
Oh,
offensive line.
Yeah, Bronskill or Burford.
Burford.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burford.
Oh yeah, he ain't went nowhere.
Yeah, they depending on him to step up.
I'm
and
right tackle for me.
This undrafted free agent, man. They
Right tackle for me, dude.
what do you think
Yeah.
the guy they drafted they picked up, the undrafted free agent?
From the Giants.
No,
The free agent.
the free agent.
We don't know. We ain't gonna know till we see him.
You see him, and that's what I'm saying. I think they're banking on that. I mean, they say he's the strongest guy in the camp, in the combine.
Right now.
At
Go ahead, Gil.
At first glance, McKivitz ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see McKivitz being a cog on that O line. But he may surprise us. But right now, McKivitz is penciled in, and I say penciled in because you can erase that shit. You know what I'm saying? But penciled in.
At right tackle.
We'll see, man. Yeah, that's who. Look it up. That's who the right tackle is right now, McKivitz.
To me, I'm not worried about the left side. I think Banks showed that he's capable.
Absolutely.
We already know what Williams is, but from center on going to the right, it's a toss up.
Right.
That's what I'm worried about. I think Christian McCaffrey already showed what he was going to do for this offense.
Right. Go ahead, kid. We're gonna wrap it up with you.
Listen, I'm with both of y'all, right? He did what he did in the short time he was here. But my whole point in that question was, with the full off season where he learned everything he needed to learn thoroughly, and a full season being healthy, I'm like, we're gonna see even better results than we saw him coming in late in the season.
Right.
And so now we've had a whole offseason game plan, even more than we did before. Him staying healthy. Man, listen, like you said, with him on the field, it's like pick your poison. But I'm just saying, I think, and I know most people say the quarterback is going to unlock the offense, but in my opinion, in the Shanahan offense, the weapons on the field is going to unlock him more than that. You know what I'm saying? So be it Brock, be it Trey, I don't care. Long as he healthy and we healthy around the quarterback. But yes, I do feel with a full off season and a full season, a whole full 17 games. Oh, I like that thing.
Yep.
Look, man, like I said, it can only go up. It can only get better. He can only get better.
Stephen, get out my head, Charles. That's what I was gonna say. It's important that Mitchell stay healthy, Mason stay healthy, because that way we're not overusing CMC. I know Shanahan got happy last season. Oh, CMC. But goddamn, you don't want to have him on the injury report.
And the only bad thing about that with Kyle, if Kyle get used to using you, he itchy. The first sign of something going bad, he's itchy to go right back to it.
Yep.
He did that a lot with Deebo and earlier in Deebo's career here. Did the same thing.
But the main thing in that whole little statement he just made was if Mitchell can stay healthy. Because every time Mitchell touched the field, he was off that motherfucker.
Fragile.
He hurt now. Well, he was hurt earlier at OPAs. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, I'm hurt.
Bro.
I'm hurt, Kev. Yeah, they said Mitchell's a little fragile, man.
Fragile. Hey, look, Box said, what that say?
Fragile. Hey, I stayed hurt too when I played, so he got it.
Yeah, man, it's a Mitchell thing. We wouldn't understand. I got you, man. Well, look, man.
We on.
Let's get back on over to the defense, guys. Back on over to the defense. All right. With the addition of Wilkes, the DB specialist, will we see a decrease in blown coverages and soft zones? We're going to let you start this one off, Arju. We're going to go counterclockwise. You, myself, and finish up.
I think personally, I think that soft zone is gonna be situational. I think Wilkes is gonna have them dudes in their face pressing. He gonna make you beat his corners, and I love it. We've been asking for that since Salah was the DC.
Right.
We all got tired of seeing those soft zone coverages. So I think we actually gonna see some of these dudes, even the ones that we felt like was trash and we wasted draft picks on them, Ambry Thomas. I think some of them dudes gonna surprise you and step up and actually be good. So I'm looking for big years from Womack, Isaiah Oliver, Ward, Thomas. I think all them dudes gonna look like decent corners this year. I think he's gonna be.
I agree. Pass the baton to me. And yeah, I agree with to piggyback off that. I think Womack, a lot of the guys we got here, some of these guys we should see a lot more of. And I think Womack with his ceiling, he helps us with Jimmy Ward not coming back. I think he slides right into that to Jimmy Ward's spot. You know, I like his ability to cover. I think he's a ball hawk. And just overall, like you said, will we see a decrease? Hell yeah, you're gonna see a decrease in blown coverages. I'm sure Wilkes is gonna grab Hufanga by the ear, get him in his film room, and let him see the error of his ways. You know, like, you got to be careful here, baby. You can't do this here. You can't do that there. You know, I think the development is still happening with Hufanga. You know, it's still happening. And the brother we just drafted, forget about it. He's looking phenomenal in camp, man. He's looking great in camp. And like I said, I think he's going to be fine once we get out there. And we're forgetting that front seven of ours is going to give for them guys a lot of it's going to be a big benefit to those guys back there. So they ain't going to have too much to worry about. Because Hargrave, most of them they're going to
right.
that shit up.
And especially with Hufanga being as aggressive as he is, with us playing press man, he'll get a chance to try to jump a lot of those passes because the ball going to have to come out quick.
Right. Only thing with Hufanga, like you said, we know, you know, the brother was out there giving away touchdowns like it was free cheese. And my thing, we cannot afford that this season. We don't want to see that at all.
Right.
We want him at his, not just his best, we want him at his very best. And with all that, still made the Pro Bowl. How about that?
Yep.
You know, so the kid's a talent, and I think with Wilkes, he's gonna fly. You know, that's all I got to say on that. Let me pass the mic on over to my man here from the West Side, Fillmore's finest. Get us out of here, Kev. Wrap it up.
Hey, man. Again, the whole theory behind that question was shout out to D'Amico Ryan. Hell of a DC. Sir. He did his thing. Much luck to you down in Houston. But he was a linebacker. He was a linebacker when he played, right? So now we got Steve Wilkes, right. The DB guy.
Linebacker was fire.
And if you think about it, the most of our blown coverages were in the secondary, not at the second level. You know, because you know Warner, Greenlaw, Aziz, they all did their thing, you know, for the most part. So, and not to mention watching games last year, I don't give a damn. You got to go get a beer, or you watching the game live, and you be like, "How is he that fucking open? Like, what's going on?" So either A, it was a baby shit soft zone. I'm talking about. If you get beat man-to-man, I can deal with that. But don't give him 7 to 9 yards off the break, bro. Especially on third down when it's 3rd and 6. Hey, man, come here, man. Why the hell you ain't back there? Come on here, man. Get into the play. So like I said, man, with Steve Wilkes as a DC, I think he's going to have these DBs flying around the field along with the linebackers. But the baby shit soft zones, I don't see too much of that no more. And the blown coverages, because he's a secondary specialist, I don't see that happening no more. And if you go back to last season, a lot of crucial downs, one or two things happened. It was a penalty or somebody was out of position, you know, and just blew the coverage. So I think Steve Wilkes is going to put a cap on that. So look, man, Steve Wilkes came to the building and said, listen, I know losing is a part of the game, but we will not lose because of the fucking secondary. I tell you that.
Right on. You know what? Let's give that brother a round of applause for that. That's what we want to hear, goddamn it. Hey, Kev, can I get some of that? I just want to bring up a player that we drafted that I'm really high on. I think going to be really special at that cornerback position, and that's that brother out of that HBCU, Latu. Is that his name? Darryl Latu. Is that the brother? Did I get the name right? Yeah, I know I mess up somebody's name in a minute. The brother from Eastern Kentucky, or was it Eastern Carolina?
God,
What
shit.
school was that he came out of? Daryl Latu. Help me in the comments. Y'all know. Y'all
Hold
help me in the
on,
comments.
Hold on.
He was the third
I
one.
think that's what it is though.
Latu, I think his name is. I got a real good hunch about that guy, man. Real good hunch. And that was one of Wilk's personal favorites. Like he wanted that boy. Boy, long, lanky, you know, aggressive, and that's his thing. Press coverage. He's a press guy.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Thank you, Dion.
Hey,
No, Lotu.
Now he said Latu is the tight end.
What the hell is the brother's
he's
name?
tight end. Hold on.
I'm
gonna get to you in a minute. Oh, you talking about Luther?
Luther. I know something.
Luther.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I got a fun thing. Y'all heard it here first from
Luther.
Wow. If that boy turned out to be something, tell me I ain't call it. Because we called out a few special ones here. Tell me I ain't called it. This boy turned out to be one of the top corners in this league, man. Luther.
Jair Brown gonna be dope too.
Yeah.
Jair Brown gonna be dope too, bro.
Who?
Jair Brown.
Jair Brown.
Oh yeah, I know. I take Jair Brown looking like a veteran out there. He looking like a veteran now.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna be a problem.
Hey, Tashawn Gibson. You better not fart wrong, Tashawn Gibson.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a hell of a secondary, man. We're gonna have a hell of a secondary. Like I said, you got Gibson out there. We let Gibson get his last year in. If he come out there slipping or, if he come out there laying eggs, and you know what's gonna happen. You know what's happening. Brown right there. And by the way, Brown not too far from me. He's from out here in Jersey. He's from Trenton. He's actually originally from Trenton, New Jersey. He's from out here. Which is like not too far from me at all.
I do believe
the boy gonna be fire, man. This defense, I'm just really excited.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see what we look like, especially on that back end. Especially on that back end. All right.
What up, Rick?
Okay, well, let's get back on over to the offense. Let's get back to the offense. Cal and company. With a healthy, in-shape Deebo, do you see him being more involved in the traditional offense as a wide receiver? What y'all think? All right. Talk to me. Can I set this one off, fellas?
Yep.
Did I set off the last one?
I did. You go ahead.
Okay, we're going to go straight clock fashion. I think Deebo is going to be a fucking maniac this season. Deebo said, listen, last year I was trash. And I ain't gonna lie, I was a little, remember, we were all skeptical of Deebo.
Yep.
We all said it. Look, Deebo got that money. He falling right into that whole, Marvin Hagler saying, remember what Marvin Hagler used to say, it's hard to make a man work hard when he's wearing silk pajamas. It's hard. Yeah, once they sleeping in silk pajamas, it's hard for motherfucker to get up out of bed and run. Yeah. So I thought Deebo caught a bit of that. I think Deebo done had enough critics in his ear. I'm sure he's got real people around him. And those people told him, look, man, you got to get it together. Because if that's your man, he's going to tell you the truth. And I think Deebo had some real people around him. Sat down with Kyle. They had a film study, and Kyle was pointing out shit to him, and Deebo said, I'm coming back, man. So I think Deebo, when you think McCaffrey and so forth, it's just going to be it's like the defense, man. Just pick your poison. I just can't wait to see it. I want to see it. So absolutely, Deebo. I think Deebo's going to be. I think Kyle gonna do. I think he's gonna mix and match. He's gonna do a little both with him. He gonna run him out the backfield.
Yeah.
His contract is incentive laced. Deebo's gonna run the ball. Believe that. But I think he's also gonna have him run some route too. And if Trey, God willing, if Trey's under center, that's gonna be a great thing too, because Trey can get him the ball deep.
Welcome to the chat, there, Paul.
Paul, what's that? Ledai?
I'm going to call you Paul.
Okay, we're going to call you PS.
What's up, Paul?
Yeah, we ain't going to hack your name up, brother. Because we will hack your name up. So like I say, Kev, to that question, I think that was one of your questions, right? Or Dave?
Yeah.
And
so look,
as per
this was a great segue question into my time to talk, because Paul, I feel you. And listen, what's the one thing that Deebo has heard his whole time in the league? He can't run the whole route tree, right? If anybody has not seen Deebo from the time he was in college, that boy off the line work is top tier.
Yeah.
That boy release is nasty. But the only reason he hasn't really ran the whole route tree because he hasn't had to. With his ability to run the ball, screen, and things of that nature, he hasn't really had to. But just imagine, we out there, 21 personnel, whatever it may be. Can you imagine Deebo faking a screen and running an actual route? Because they look for him to do that. So I'm telling you, this season, with him being in shape too, and he got that chip on his shoulder, everybody saying everything he can't do, look for Deebo to be getting a whole lot more attention as a regular wide receiver versus just a running back. And even in the backfield, he can still run around out the backfield. So I do think with a slim down, more in shape Deebo and healthy, you will see a whole lot more traditional wide receiver. And that's it. And look, and like you said, Don, with McCaffrey being added, everything that we asked him to do before, he ain't got to do as much of that. Right. So yes, Deebo's gonna be a menace.
Could y'all imagine Deebo running them crossing routes? Once he catch the ball, he's taking them shits to the house. Deebo catch a crossing route, that shit is to the house. If you ain't there to chop him down right away, he start to rev up speed, he's going to the house.
So I'm gonna say it again.
All right.
I'm gonna give myself that. Yes, Deebo's going to the house.
All y'all naysayers and Don, good shit. All my naysayers, you will see Deebo run the whole route tree and be in that box a whole lot more often as a traditional wide receiver. Yeah.
Anything he catch on a crossing route, shit, if you ain't wrapping Deebo up, those are touchdowns, man. Those are touchdowns. Go ahead, Ju. Wrap it up, brother.
I'm going to say, if we do use Deebo more as a traditional wide receiver, we cheating ourselves. Because y'all know how in college, when y'all got a dude on the depth chart, they just got him on there as an ATH. He just an athlete. Deebo shouldn't be on our depth chart as a wide receiver. He should just be ATH because the boy is an athlete. If we use Deebo as strictly a traditional wide receiver, we cheating ourselves. Because Deebo is a player that we can line up all over the place.
He's multi. He's a
think about all the things that we can do with Deebo, Christian McCaffrey, and Kittle. We can bring Deebo in and put him in the backfield, and we can send Kittle ass out the wide receiver.
Right.
And we have Deebo and McCaffrey in the backfield. I mean, we can. It's so much you can do by having Deebo all over the field. So I think if we use him as a traditional wide receiver, we cheating ourselves in him because I see him making more plays everywhere. Don't just put him out of the X or the Y. No, we're gonna use him all over. We're gonna use Deebo all over the field, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to see Deebo strictly lining up as a receiver. We got Ayuk for that. We got Jennings for that. We got other motherfuckers for that. Right. Deebo is an ATH. He's an athlete. You use your athletes whenever you can, however you can. Just put the ball in the boy's hands, and he's gonna make shit happen.
I agree. But what I'm saying is, what I don't agree with is, what you saying, we using Deebo as a wide receiver is taken away from us. I don't believe that because he can do so much. If you ask me, he's even more of a threat being used as more of a wide receiver in addition to what he can do with the ball in his hands as a running back. Now, I'm not saying that he's not going to do the little screens and the little bubble screens and handoffs, but adding that to his arsenal as an actual wide receiver, think about it. Any defense lines up against Deebo, what's the first thing that he gonna do? Oh, it got to be a screen. It got to be a slant.
Right.
Motion sweep, something like that. No. Can you imagine?
Deebo rookie year, he actually showed us that he was a receiver. You remember the game against Baltimore? Yes. They bombed it. He went up and got it. So they know that he can go get it. They know Deebo can make shit happen at receiver. But it just when they line him up all over the field, they make the defense. They just trying to they motor get to going. They trying to figure out what's going on. Is he gonna get it in the backfield? Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna catch a pass? Is it? You know what I mean? So
somebody read that. Somebody read that.
Yeah. Let me get this before we even do that. Let me get his brother.
All right.
Got to give him that. Deebo needs to line up at wide receiver, limit his touches at running back, just enough to put fear in the defense. Injury is a
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
See that
saying.
brother number.
Look,
All right.
Any defense, I guarantee you, the first thing they think about when they line up across from Deebo is, okay, they finna hand the ball off, toss it to him, something. So can you imagine the way Cal Shanahan had to do his motions and then the shifts? Deebo take that first step, as if he running the bubble screen. I guarantee you that corner crashing. That safety is too, butt naked. Posted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, come on,
man. You can start playing. You could really start mixing it up.
Mind games. Yep.
Yeah. Give these defensive coordinators hell.
That's what I'm saying. You got to use Deebo. You got to use Deebo however you can use him. If he's correctly running routes as a receiver, that the defense will be able to relax and key in on McCaffrey and everybody else. Right. You got to have the threat of Deebo doing other shit. I don't care about no injuries because that's playing scared ball. I don't give a fuck about an injury. If he gonna get hurt, it was in the cards for him to get hurt. I want him to go out here and ball out and let's get this bowl, man.
But I still think lining up the wide receivers is smart way to go.
Or in the slot, you know. But
what's up, Facebook user?
The first thing defenses think is he getting the ball on the screen, a jet sweep, or something of that nature. You start running Deebo on routes, and he might even be a decoy. So I'm not saying Jew make him a permanent wide receiver. I'm just saying use him more as a wide receiver. Yeah, especially with the way Kyle Shanahan scheme folks open. Remember that game where Trey hit Deebo butt ass naked coming right to left?
Yeah.
Hey, that's because they schemed that. Because they didn't expect Deebo to get hit downfield like that. So, I mean, Kyle Shanahan can do what the fuck he want to do.
Technically, yeah, you're right. He could get real creative with this playbook, man.
But I feel like Deebo but his first couple of years, he was being used as a receiver. We really seen him start being used in the backfield. That year we played the Rams in the NFC Championship game? That's when Kyle just really started throwing them back there, running straight out the backfield. Other than that, when Deebo did run it, it was jet sweeps, bubble screens and shit.
I will say this though, Deebo, if you're watching, I'm one of your biggest fans. I wrote articles about you. But the one thing Deebo is not is a 50-50 ball guy. He ain't too tall, and he catches with the body too much for me to be a 50-50 ball guy. But he can definitely be a traditional wide receiver.
See, with Deebo, the bubble screen, the quick screens, that's his game because he can make people miss. He can make people miss, and we've seen time and time after again that he'll take it to the house.
Oh, you mean like the time he caught that he stiff-armed Ramsey?
Yep.
50 ball. Ran a slant across the field to the house. And this is what I'm saying. When you play catch the ball in the field, that's always the
bro.
fix.
Okay.
You know, that's Eddie Taylor, man. I just had him tell him, come on over. Come on over. Seahawk Eddie. My man said, fuck Seahawk. Fuck the Seahawk. I'm Eddie Taylor.
We beat the Seahawks off of him.
Yeah, beat the Seahawks off his ass. But that's my man. That's my man. We're going to take it light on him. Take a light on him, you know. Take a little light on him. But yeah, man, like I said, man, who wrapped that up?
I think I did.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
I think
wrapped it up, man. Like I was saying, you know, at the end of the day, man, Deebo, a healthy Deebo, you know, when you put him in there with Christian and all that, you know, come back focused, man, and we all, you know, got our eye on the prize, which is number 6. That's just gonna be a lot to deal with. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm thinking hope I ain't speaking prematurely when I say this, but I don't even think KC. I don't think them boys ready for this. KC or Cincinnati, whoever over there in the AFC, ready for what we coming with. You know, oh wow, Fisher B&A, shots.
that Gino pack.
Still smoking that Gino pack.
Okay, official B&A, what's happening, boy?
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Smoking that Gino pack.
True.
Sorry, Seahawk. I had to do it. All right, man. Let's get on over to back on over to the defense, guys. Back on over to the defense. Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, that boy from the ball.
Okay, has Armstead. Now this is considering, you know, what we kind of went with this earlier with Drake. You know, they're not showing full confidence in the kid. You know, like we know there's still some top tier, some elite talent out there at that position. You know, so let's say that's not the case. If that's the case, as we know it, could Armstead be a consideration for that outside spot? Do I want to see him there? To be completely honest, no.
Me either.
Yeah, I think he's better from the inside. And you know, Jew alluded to earlier, we holding money, we moving money around. I think one of these guys is in our sights. Did we ever look into Chase Young? Did we ever probe into that injury?
I think he told me ACL like back-to-back years, dude.
Back-to-back ACL?
Yep.
We may need to probe in that a little more. We may need to come back with some full content on that whole that whole scenario.
Speaking of Chase Young, I'm not gonna go back to find a comment, but Dion, you high as gas.
Oh, that's what you said earlier. Yeah.
In the event. Come on, bro. How you not take Chase Young?
Are you kidding?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's
that's some light skin shit, Dion. That's some light skin shit. That's some light skin shit.
Yeah, that's some straight light skin shit. You ain't lying. That's my man. That's my man over there, man.
Come on, Dion.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Yeah, man.
I know we like our guys, but shit, come on, dude.
Okay.
Tell me your finger slipped. I don't know. You didn't mean to type that. Tell me something there, bro. Something. He called him a bum.
Autocorrect.
Yeah, autocorrect. All right, we got MC in the place to be. Mark Cisneros. Okay, please don't put Armstead on the outside. Yeah. Oh, we agree with you, Paul. All day. No, nobody wants
all day.
Nobody wants to see that. Nah, Drake got to be the Ahmad Brooks to Bosa's Alden Smith.
Oh, it was just one ACL year?
Yeah.
That's even better. Shit.
I like the comparison. But like I say, I haven't seen him yet, but Drake is looking good from what I'm hearing, man. You know, he's looking good. You know, Wilkes got him out there balling. Let's see. August 13th, guys. We'll see. What they play, like a couple of series, I think.
Yeah.
The Raiders. You know, with that.
Man, hey, look, man. Let's be honest, man. I mean, it's not hard to look good in shorts and t-shirts. I look good when them pads come on, dog. I mean, shit.
My brother, that's why I said August 13th.
Yeah.
Look, we can only go by what these guys report and tell us. And what did I say is the beauty of preseason and everything getting back in action? We ain't got to listen to motherfuckers no more.
Right.
We can now see for ourselves. Right now, we're kind of, you know, we're at the mercy of the writers and reporters and so forth. We don't have to listen to them guys. No
right.
Now we can see what's good. We can see what's really good. You know? And then Drake's thing was Drake did come in. He was a little bit overweight, you know? I don't think he's ever really played at a consistent weight. I think that goes back into college where they had him, I think,
Yeah.
weight for the position and dropping. So he's never really played at a consistent weight. And that's gonna be a tell-all thing for him too. Go ahead, Kev.
Okay, now Mark Cisneros. Hey, Mark, you've been doing your thing in the comments, man. We appreciate your input. Now you saying Chase Young suffered a leg injury, hard to come back from. It's the same injury, ACL, that Bosa came back from, and Bosa like he was never hurt. Mm-hmm. So I do believe it's from player to player, you know. But if Bosa can do it, I mean, I know he's a machine, but I'm saying it's possible. And Chase Young is a
I got something to add to that.
But look, go ahead. But Chase Young, he did exactly what I said Purdy should do. Chase Young wasn't about to go out there when knowing he wasn't ready and risk re-injuring that shit. Chase Young took his time and he trusts himself. He know what he can do. And he wasn't finna go out and get injured. He don't care if they didn't pick up his official option. Chase Young gonna go somewhere else and ball out. We probably can get Chase Young for a 4th or 5th round pick, dude. And it, man, shit.
Official B&A music. I like this one. Get that, brother.
All right.
He said the tray is above that and pro hobby now. Let's get that, brother. Let's get brother John DeMarco. Absolutely. If Jackson's issue was conditioning, then it's foolish to bet all on him this season. Here's why Jay Houston earns his value. Safe backup plan. Okay, I like that.
All right.
I like that. We do have to consider it, a player's injury history. So I agree with that. He tore his patella tendon in the same leg. But is that something that's what's the history on that? Like, who do we know of that tore that patella tendon and this never came back and career was just vanished, wiped away? I'm sure there's been success stories with that. So, well, listen, I was going to add on to Kev's point when we were talking about Chase in that injury. Say what you want, but if it wasn't me, was it me and you talking, Jew? And I said, this motherfucker, somebody who just come back from a bad leg injury, he was playing paddleball with Purdy shit. How many times did we block Purdy's passes that game we played them in Levi's?
Yeah.
He blocked about 3 or 4 of them shits.
So, yes.
So, I don't know about all that.
Like I said, for me,
Ain't look that bad.
we can get this dude for a late round. You can get Chase Young for a 4th or 5th round pick. You gonna take that shit all day. I don't care what the injury history is, dude, because you don't know what he gonna do once he come to you.
Jude, what do I say about reclamations? All the time.
He played damn good when we played last year.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you. Didn't he block? He blocked about 3-4 passes per year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Paddle ball with his shit. And that's when I kept telling y'all, Purdy got to step up in the pocket. He's sitting too deep in the pocket trying to fly, and he's jumping up and knocking that shit away, man. I say, and it was Chase Young.
What we kept hearing the week before we played the Commanders, Washington. Is Chase Young gonna play? Is Chase Young back? XYZ. He's a factor, and he shows you that he's back. Only going to get better. So we can get Chase Young. God damn it, you bring in Chase Young.
You bring in Chase Young, dude. You do not pass on no shit like that.
Chase, okay, my man, official B&A. Give it up for official, y'all. Give it up for official. Give it up for this brother, man. Okay, Chase has been back on the field since. The Week 16 game versus us was his first game back. And I'm not going to lie, he didn't look bad, official. He didn't look bad. I cannot tell a lie. He did not look bad. Marcus Cisneros cruised toward it was a bum afterwards. New York Giants got lucky they drafted OBJ. Well, that's their problem. But I gotta say this is probably a player-to-player thing, Mark. This could be a player-to-player thing. Everybody's body.
Right. And I'm gonna say it like this too, Don. A wide receiver without those injuries, versus a DN. Remember, 2 different positions, 2 different movements. Come on now. I mean, I'm not saying they're easy to come back from at all.
Right.
But I'm saying wide receiver and DN is 2 different things. Yeah, right and forth. Yeah.
All day.
Right on. Who do we go? Is your turn, Jew?
I don't know. I think I went already.
We just y'all gotta help us in the comments, man. What's the order? We done lost track, man.
I don't even forgot what the question was.
Hey, look, that's how you know the conversation flowing so cool because everybody talking, everybody commenting.
Yeah,
we all having a good conversation.
Yeah,
so
just man,
go with it. Chase had the offseason training versus rehab. That's the difference. You don't want to, rehab is. I mean, hey, official. Chase Young, bro.
Like I said, Chase Young was not about to go out there knowing he wasn't ready and re-injure himself.
Risk damaging
that boy, they tried to rush that boy back the whole season, and he sat and wouldn't come back and play. And they were trying to say that boy quit on the team and all of that. No, him and Bosa like this. So if Bosa can get that boy over here, opposite of him, he gonna get him.
Good point,
hey,
Jude. Good point.
All right.
Good point.
You know what's crazy about sports? Football in particular. So if you don't play, and they think you can play, they say, "Oh, you give up on the team." But if you play and you're not ready, personally ready, and you don't produce, you trash. You done.
Trash. Right. Yeah, that's bullshit.
I'm like,
right.
Fuck y'all. This is my body. Yep. I know what it is.
Man, see, look.
Look at
Washington showed us how much faith they got in him once they declined his fifth-year option.
Right.
If Washington was going to do anything with Chase Young, they would have picked up that option. You see, we didn't pick up Kinlaw. We know exactly how we feel about him. You know what I mean? If Washington had any faith in Chase Young, they would have picked up his option no matter what the injury was. Like I said, them dudes felt like that man was quit on the team. He didn't want to play.
Right.
So guess what? I'm pretty sure if any team push out something out there in front of them that's even got them worth them taking, they gonna take it. So if we dangle a third or fourth out there, they gonna jump all over that.
Right on.
Because if we don't give him nothing, they gonna lose or he'll be gone for free. Cause y'all didn't pick up his option, he'll be a free agent. He can sign to go anywhere. And y'all don't get shit.
Exactly. He
exactly.
So you better just take what you can get, man.
You can take what you can get.
That's all we got. Official says I want him out of bias. LOL. He's from the crib. Played at with my little cousin. DeMatha. So you down in that's DC. DeMatha, correct? That's down in DC. The DMV area. I hope they sit Brock to start the year and give Trey full support. If he wins, he keeps playing. Right on.
All right.
I like this one. But the Giants did do that. And then Danny Dimes played good this past season. But they're going to come back and bite them in the ass because they should have did that to Saquon. They should have paid Saquon. I feel like they got them paid the wrong motherfucker. That shit going to come back and bite them in the ass.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes, he is not a fucking franchise QB. And this going to bite them in the booty. And they going to wish they would have gave that money to Saquon Barkley.
Yes, they will, sir.
First of all, fuck the Giants. Okay. Second of all, they made a bad move, like you said.
The hell with the Giants. All right, hold on, guys. Let's get to the sixth and last question here. And we're gonna go offense, guys. We're gonna go offense. Back to the offense. With uncertainty still at quarterback, will the offensive line be able to adapt to whichever quarterback lines up under center? Right.
All right.
I'm gonna take this one.
Question,
I think I'm gonna kick this one off. I think I say yes to that. We adapt to whoever we put under center. I say we do, but the difference does come at, like I say, the whole controversy for me. To me, it all boils down to skill sets. Now, do I think Brother Trey has the better skill set of the three, better athleticism, better arm talent. Definitely. So that decides on. I mean, each quarterback is going to, it's like a car. Everybody, you give the three of us the same Porsche. Each one of us are going to drive it differently. But the whichever one of us has the best skill set as a driver is going to drive it the best.
Fuck that. Drive it like you stole it.
Yeah, well, that's what we need Trey to do. Drive that offense like you stole it, brother. Drive it like you stole it. Show them you want this job.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going nowhere once you get it. I definitely think he should start the season off. But anyway, we're getting beside the point. The question was, does it matter? Basically, does it matter who we put under center? Are we still successful? And I say yes. Whether it's Trey or Brock. That other guy that we spoke about last, I don't even want to say his name. But no, I don't know.
Mike Jones. Who?
Who? Yeah. Downs. Yeah. No, we ain't talking about that dude, man. I don't even take that shit seriously. Being that it was so hot off the presser was why we addressed it. But honestly, I'm not even considering that, to be honest with you guys. I think that's nonsense. But moving forward, yes, I think it really doesn't matter who we put under center. Will the team look different based on that particular quarterback skill ability or skill set? Yes, but I don't think it matters nonetheless. I mean, we saw how Brock rode the car, and he did a great job. Take nothing from the guy. Matter of fact, let's give that brother a round of applause. Did a great job.
Yeah, Brock.
We want to see some elite shit. I think it's got to go to Trey. We want a guy that can run right, those 70-yard strikes left. We want to see that shit. We're not gonna get that from these other two guys. At least in my opinion. That's how I feel. So to be frank and just to answer the question flat out as it is, no, it doesn't matter. We're that talented and that deep. We should still win and still have success regardless. Go ahead, Kev. Let me give it on over to you, sir.
I'm bringing up Mr. G coming right quick. Doesn't matter. No, we can be successful with both, but you're robbing Trey of value. Right? Exactly. Yes. Right. So exactly. My thing is, I believe we can win with both. We can be more explosive with Trey, but we can win with both. But does it matter in terms of the offensive line who the quarterback is? Yes, it matters because one's a pocket passer. You know what? I'm gonna give Brock his flowers because I just seen Brock scramble out the pocket sometimes too soon. But I just seen Brock scramble and make plays. But that does take a toll. It does affect how the O-line blocks. So if it's me, both are repping in practice to get used to whoever the quarterback is. So is it a difference? Yes. But can they adapt to both? Also, yes. But my thing is, if you're not confident in your own line, you will probably want more of a quarterback who can make plays with his legs off script because of the O-line being in that.
All right. Let's wrap it up, brother.
All right, for me, I feel like the offensive line, they can adapt, but I think it all depends on how Kyle called the game. If Kyle called the game like he called the game for number 10 when he was here, or how he called for Brock, if he called that type of game for Trey, I think the offensive line can pretty much settle in and do what they do, what they used to. But if he gonna call the game for Trey like he did before, then of course it's gonna be a total different game, and the offensive line gonna have to adjust. So I think they can adjust to it, but I think it's like Kel said, it's two total different quarterbacks. One a pocket passer and one is a scrambling quarterback. But if Kyle gonna come out and treat Trey like a pocket passer that can run, then I think the offensive line can settle in and they won't have to make that much of an adjustment.
Right. Right. All right. All right, guys. That'll conclude our discussion on strategies on both offense and defense. Strategies and our thoughts and opinions on how things should flow for the 20 season. And yourself,
comment, bro.
Round of applause. We got one more question down here. Ramon Clark, RC, in the place to be. It's going to be a lot of pressure on whoever starts. Both Brock and Trey better be ready. Agreed. Super Bowl window is open, but for how long? Not very long. I give us maybe another 2 seasons, if that.
I say with this core, maybe 2 more seasons with this core.
Yeah, because remember, you're not going to have the same team in 2 years, unless we continue to draft at a this level, because these guys want to get paid. You got guys that are on 1-year deals now, that are not coming back. That won't be back next season. So we definitely got to, get it together. Okay, let's get official back in here. You can't win the Super Bowl being mediocre with other quarterbacks. We will have to see. I agree. Dollar say that all the time. Kyle is 0-3 versus Mahomes. We're gonna have to see that man for another decade. Absolutely.
All right.
Can't get around that.
Right.
So, Drew, make sure you tell your brother he got Mahomes over there. He ain't doing nothing. As long as Mahomes over there, he ain't doing nothing. Miami ain't doing nothing. Nobody worry about the guys, man. The AFC's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be what it is, man. The AFC's gonna be a true dogfight, brother. True dogfight. So, like we always say around this time, you guys got anything you want to get off your chest? Say it now or forever hold your pizzies. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Ooh. Hey.
And we.
All right. First and foremost, I want to give it up a round of applause, a big round of applause to the Real Talkers. Let's give it up for Real Talkers, y'all. Yes, sir. I gotta give it a round of go rounds to the crew. Shout out. Let's give it up for Silverado Cav, Judah Great, Dollar Bill Will, and last but damn sure not least, Super Dave, yo, the Real Talk Night to Talk crew. Let's give it up,
brother.
Yes, sir. And let's give up a big shout out to our partner in crime, Big Lou over at Get 'em Boy.
Get 'em.
Boy in Real Talk, partners in crime, baby.
Get 'em.
We say around this time, stay faithful, but more importantly, stay real. If you're not real, makes no sense to be faithful.
True.
Get us out of here, Jew.
Fellas, awesome show once again, like I always done. Production is magnificent, my brother. You know what I mean? Hey, look, we in here doing what we do. Real Talkers, once again, man, we appreciate y'all for pulling up, rocking out with us. Y'all kept the chat moving. Y'all kept the questions coming. Man, we love seeing y'all in here. We love seeing that, man. We appreciate y'all. Once again, like we always say, we ain't nothing without y'all dudes, man. We ain't nothing without y'all, man. Shout out to Dollar, OG, Stiz. Man, my partners that ain't here, man. Look, man, we headed down for y'all dudes, man. And like I said, awesome show. Hey, look outside, man. Smell the air. It's starting to feel like football season coming, man. It's almost here, dudes. Know what I mean? We only a couple of months away. So let's get these shits out the way real quick.
That's right.
So we can start seeing some football. We can see all the answers to our questions that we had tonight. Let Brock rock or let Trey rock. whichever one we gonna go with, man, we gonna be behind them 100%. Cheering for them, whoever it is, 100%. If it's Trey, if it's Brock, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not cheering for no whack ass Sam Darnold. That motherfucker better not be our QB. If they I'm gonna blow a blood vessel, head gasket, or something. This dude better not be our QB. It's either Trey or Brock. Let them rock. Real talkers, man. Hey, look, y'all better be with us. And Dave, with that 6.8, if he can get a sack with those dudes.
Hold on.
Oh, man, Dave, go get
I do got one thing I do want to say though. You know how we say on the show, let rock. Let Trey play. Let Sam scram, goddammit.
True.
Hey, get his ass. Sam Donald is for you, baby.
Hey, they said they ain't gonna be coming around that slow-mo mode like on your phone. You slow it down. Man, look. Hey, man, like we always say, man, it's not a gang over everything, man, and we out.
Y'all know what it is, baby.
Right. Peace.
Big Smoke.
What's happening? It's your partner Red Eye, man.
We total devastation.
That's right. You can't do a touchdown without TD, baby.
We doing that real talk, not no talk.
Real talk, not a talk.
I'm more worried about us doing our thing than anything else.
Real talk, not a talk.
I wasn't gonna say shit. I was just gonna let our team pull up to the stadium, get out the bus, beat their ass, and go home.
Welcome to the show. Say it with your chest. Identify yourself in the comments.
All right.
Before we begin, introducing the real talk, not the talk crew. Real thoughts, not the thoughts infused. Silverado Kev, you the great Super Dave. They got Nana style, the host too cool to rate. Your views to debate about this Nana squad. We'll tap in on the entire squad and see, was it a fumble? Was it the catch? Was it the double? Did we play our best? Nana's in the building, say it with your chest. Still on the quest, striving for 6. That's Nana talk, best in the West. Fighting for this 'cause we desire more, and that's real talk. Are you up for discussion? Nana gang over everything production, live with no interruptions. We talking red and gold. Real talkers in the building and them hating trolls. The broadcast ain't official without the Royal Niner animal.